I'll tell you a story about my son Will, fact or fiction. One night when Will was a kid, we're having dinner, and in our household you're not allowed to get up and play until your dinner's finished. So Will, being a kid and wanted to get out and play as quick as he could, thought it'd be smart, so he threw all his chicken in the bin and then ran out and said to his mum, "Mum, I've finished my food. Can I play?" And she said, "Yeah, go play." So his mum come back in the house, looked in the bin and seen all this chicken in there that hadn't been touched. So she screamed out, "Whose chicken is this?" in an angry voice, which Will ran in the house, crapping his pants and said, "Yes, that's me, Mum." So his mum pulled all the chicken out of the bin, made him sit down and eat it until it was finished. Fact or fiction?
Oh, what are you doing?
Papa, eat your chicken.
Oh, that's
What other
fact.
rubbish
That
is
is
in
definitely
it?
fact.
No wonder I had a
Sorry,
stick
up
breath,
to.
bro. Stinky, man. Old garbage breath, eh? Old camel's breath there, eh?
Green.
Fact.
Fact. Fact.
I get fact.
Yeah, fact.
Fact for sure.
So, Will, explain it to us, mate. What happened?
Nah, it's fiction because it was cabbage, not chicken. Will Hop Wider here from the Canterbury Bulldogs. Today I'd love to give you an insight behind my thought process behind the skill of quick hands. Each player has their own different methods and techniques, but I'd love to share with you what works for me. If we've got the ball and there's been an overlap created by our team, as a centre, as I'm catching the ball, if I feel the opposing winger rushing in on me, then immediately I know my winger is unmarked and I want to try and get the ball to him quickly and skillfully as possible to put him away for a line break or a try. And so as I'm catching the ball, I'm constantly getting a gauge in my peripheral vision if the winger is coming in on me or not. And if he is, as I catch it, I want to catch it off my body. This is because if I catch it on my body, it takes time to bring it back off my body and pass it to my winger. And all these milliseconds add up and can be the difference between the playing being stopped or not. And so I catch it off my body and bring it to the center or core of my body, and I usually flick my wrists, pass it to my winger. When trying to pass it quickly, it's a bit hard to catch it and do the full range of the passing motion. And so this is why I bring it to the core of my body and use my wrists to flick the ball to my winger. And constantly at training, we're working on our positioning because I don't always have the luxury or time to catch and look where I'm passing. Ideally, I'd like to, but sometimes I don't have the time to, and so I catch and pass without looking sometimes. And I don't just try this on game day. I practice it at training where I tell my winger where I want him positioned, whether tight and deep or wide and flat, just so he knows where I'm passing the ball, and it's sort of muscle memory for me as to where I'm passing the ball if I'm not looking where I'm passing. And so those are just a few tips behind the skill of quick hands.
Hey guys, Alfred Blake here from the Manly Seagulls, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the way I receive the ball off a kickoff. You know, obviously I like to place myself inside my halfback, which is Cherry Evans, because I'm usually on his side. And when if the ball's kicked off to my direction, I already have it planned out sort of in my head. I like to get the ball, you know, around 80, running about 80-70%, and then From there, I'll look up. If there's a space wider outside one person than there is at the other side, I like to look like I want to run straight, but step into that space late. Because of quick play the ball, even find my front or offload or post contact meters. You know, little things like that. It's just awareness. You know, knowing where the space is and how to make it look like you don't see it, and how to make the opposition feel that you're not going there.
So how to win at training, whether that's in fitness or every drill. For me, I like to focus on every drill or every training session as if it's a game. So I always want to give that 110% because the only way you get better is if you're training at your best. So for me, I treat everything like a competition, like I want to win everything. So if you can have that mentality about winning every drill or winning everything, go a long way to winning and being a competitive player or training.
Hi guys, today on T Talks, we're going to discuss how to build your value as a player. Sure, at the start of it, the harder you run, the faster you run, the more numbers, the more carries, slowly increase your value and your worth. But we're going to take it that next step. You have to have consistency. So being consistent is turning up to a game at an 8 out of 10, week in, week out. You can build consistency by creating a routine on and off the field, including waking up early or waking up at a consistent time, keeping your diary of what to eat, knowing what foods benefit you, knowing what foods work for you and give you high energy levels, knowing your weaknesses and your strengths, and turn up every day. The next part is being professional. Your actions are important here. So turning up early to training to get yourself ready and staying back longer. Staying back longer can be stretching down. There's a whole heap of things. But being professional enough to turn up early, get yourself ready for your session for the day, understanding, mapping it out, and then after making sure that you've cooled down and done everything right. That's a professional player. Being professional is organising a meeting with your left edge or your right edge or your middle unit, about discussing, getting plays, talking to the coach, pulling up clips and having chats about how you guys can be better as a unit. Being professional also means you understand that the club is your employer and being accountable for your actions. So not bringing the club into disrepute, not bringing any unwanted attention to yourself or the club. Make it a point to engage with sponsors, with board members, with supporters. And finally, being authentic. You don't have to be something you're not. Just be yourself. Be happy being yourself. Be satisfied being yourself. The more you earn, the more expectations you have on you. So in order to get to those elite levels, you have to understand these processes and be willing to put them all in place. Having these three things will increase your value.
Hey guys, just going to do our challenge for this week, which is do my wife's makeup. Spent many hours waiting for her to do this, so I think I know what I'm doing. Pretty happy with what I've come up with and what I've been able to do. What do you think, hun? Give everyone a look.
It actually looks better on camera than it does in person, so for the camera I'll say a pass 5.
Doing the makeup challenge with my wife. Yeah, I'm going to attempt to do her face and we'll see how we go.
Oh my god. What the heck? It's the eyebrows.
Hey guys, just about to do the new challenge. I have no clue how to do makeup, but I'll try my best and we'll see what the end result is like. Let's go. It's not too bad. I failed on the eyeliner and the mascara. Pretty. They do a good job there, but other than that, everything else is pretty good.
You shocked me. It was definitely better than I thought.
Let's just say I'm not going to be a makeup artist anytime soon.
Thanks for watching, guys. Comment below what you'd like to see us do for another challenge. Could be a physical challenge, a practical joke, or even a cooking challenge. Hope to see you next week. Stay home, stay safe.